Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Tabachman, and this semester I had the opportunity to do a social media marketing plan for Lululemon Athletica, and now I'm just going to go through a quick summary of some of the key points that I took away from my marketing plan. So just to begin, I'm going to provide a little bit of background about Lululemon. I'm sure most of you have heard of it before. It is a very popular athletic brand founded in 1998, first in Vancouver, Canada, and now they have stores across the world. It was first founded by a man named Chip Wilson. Their current marketing campaign features their fall 2018 collection. Their most popular item in this campaign is the Sleet Street jackets for both men and women. They're very heavy jackets that not only can be used in the fall but the winter as well, so that's kind of a good plus for that. Two of their main competitors, since it's a popular athletic brand, are Nike and Adidas. Nike is one of the most well-known sports brands for athletic apparel, and Adidas as well. And the mission for Lululemon was created to inspire to go further than just being an athletic apparel brand, but also to be an inspiration for people to live a positive and healthy lifestyle. So the target audience for Lululemon is mainly women and young females who practice yoga. They do have a men's line, but they don't have such a strong presence there. And it's also, again, for people who engage in physical activity, but mainly women who practice yoga. I also conducted a SWOT analysis for Lululemon that I will just briefly go through. So some of the strengths are that they do have both a men and women line. Even though the men might be not too strong here, they do have apparel for both of them. They keep up with the constant demand for new products. They're always posting about the new products that in their new lines. They also partner with other popular brands and people to create new and inventive styles, and they have such a strong existence on Instagram. Some of the weaknesses for Lululemon, their prices tend to be very high, and they have strong competing brands. Like I said, Nike is one of the top brands. They have low margins on all their products, and even though they have a strong presence on Instagram, they don't have such a strong presence on other social media sites. Some of the opportunities for the company, people are always constantly striving for motivation, inspiration for a healthy lifestyle. So that's a great opportunity for Lululemon. Also expanding the men's clothing line and use other social media tools. Some of the threats for Lululemon, the competitors have much lower costs on their items, and even though Lululemon is rising, so are other brands as well. And I also did a social media audit template, which is kind of who, where, when, what, why, and opportunity. So for Lululemon, I talked about Instagram and YouTube, just about the content that they post. So for Instagram, they post content. Again, it's their strongest presence on a social media site. And for YouTube, their content varies from men and women, and they include a lot. I chose to do YouTube because they post a lot of meditation to follow. So I thought that was kind of different from some of their competitors. For consumers, the most place that their consumers are seen relating to them are on Twitter. So a lot of consumers are tweeting about their Lululemon attire when they purchase it. Some are targeting their high prices, which I also think Twitter is a great opportunity for Lululemon to engage with their consumers. On Facebook, they don't have such a great follower to like ratio. They have about 2 million followers on Facebook and only receive about 200 likes sometimes more, sometimes less, but the average that I saw was about 200. And then for their competitor, Nike, their strongest presence is also Instagram. They post a lot of inspirational videos, and some of the athletes that advertise the brand. So this provides role models for people because obviously a lot of people look up to the athletes that advertise Nike. On YouTube, they post a lot of stories from men and women that their own personal stories, their success stories representing their slogan, "Just Do It." So this can kind of give Lululemon like an idea of some ideas. I think if they do personal stories as well, not necessarily the same as Nike, but just kind of vary out just from meditation posts because that is mainly what they are posting. So the results from this, I think Lululemon has such a strong presence on Instagram, and they can kind of create wider variety of posts on YouTube, and they can have great engagement with their consumers on Twitter, and also they need to work to gain more likes and shares on Facebook because that is another strong presence where people are looking. Nike utilizes Instagram and YouTube again to tell personal stories, so that can give us an idea of what some strategies we can use moving forward. Some of the key insights gained, again, to become more active on social media and to include a wider variety of posts instead of just advertising the clothing and having videos that people can follow. Maybe, having people running around, actually being physical in Lululemon's attire. So the social media big idea I came up with was to increase the men's line. As I said earlier, their main target audience is women. So I think by increasing the men's line can help gain more consumers and help rise with some of the competitors. But we can do this by providing motivation for men. So I think men, their role, they do so much every day, whether they're supporting themselves, supporting their families, but they just kind of have that presence of being the strong figure that needs to support. So we can try to motivate them. That can be like our strategy that we can use. And also, I think that this can help our customer engagement, maybe by having like customer training assessments just to help practice better ways to engage with customers. So the hashtag and tagline I want to include for my big idea is Live in Lulu, to just show that Lululemon is producing clothing for men that is for whether they're working in an office, sitting at home, doing housework, or exercising, whatever they're doing, they can live in Lulu comfortably. The social media channels I think we should continue using for this big idea are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And I chose not to use Pinterest and Snapchat as much anymore. I believe when I looked online, about 80% of users on Pinterest are female. So with our target audience being male that we're trying to reach, we don't really necessarily need to use Pinterest. And I chose not to use Snapchat anymore because although Snapchat stories can be helpful, we can utilize Instagram to post stories. And again, since Instagram is one of our strongest social media platforms right now, we can just continue utilizing that. So here are just some statistics I found. For Facebook, 66% of users are males, so that's great for the market that we're trying to reach. And Lululemon's Facebook has about 2 million followers right now. So again, we want to have more engagement on Facebook. Twitter has about 326 million users active, and Lululemon's Twitter page has about 1 million followers. So this is, again, a great way to engage with the consumers. Instagram, the most popular platform for Lululemon, has about 800 million active users per month, and Lululemon's Instagram has almost 3 million users. So that can be a goal that we can try to reach, to get 3 million users. YouTube, 62% of users are male, which again, like Facebook, that is our target market. So that is a great opportunity for us. And Lululemon currently has about 56,000 followers on their YouTube page. So I just provided some content examples. On the top left is a sample tweet that reads, "'Tis the season to break personal records and feel good while doing it. Hashtag live in Lulu." So we can use Twitter to engage with the followers and also to help spread the hashtag of our campaign. On the bottom left is a sample Facebook post. It's kind of a more in detail post about the content for our line that we can use. On the top right, it's a sample Instagram post that reads, "Hashtag never give up, Go out and fight for your goals always. Never underestimate yourself. Check out our new men's line on our website, #LiveInLulu, the most comfortable clothing for everyday wear. So this kind of incorporates both motivational and then directs them to go check out the new men's line. Also by providing a motivational picture of a man running in Lululemon attire. And on the bottom right is a past video that was posted on YouTube. And I really like that, and I think we could do another one. It included a men outdoor running through different weather conditions, through mountains, just kind of showing the strong, invincible men running in the comfortable Lululemon clothing. So I thought that was a great post to continue. I also created a social media content calendar. This is just kind of a timeline of when that we could follow when to post so things stay organized. You know, a lot of men work Monday through Friday, 9-to-5 jobs. So as you can see, majority of the posts are in the morning, either when they arrive at work, before. On Facebook, there's a lot of blog posts, Twitter. I think we can use that for Twitter polls, and a lot of motivational tweets to get them through the day. Instagram, we can, again, utilize stories and post clothing videos. And on YouTube, a lot of meditation videos at the end of the day when men are arriving home from work. I think that can be something that they look forward to. And also how we're going to measure our success for this big idea. I created 4 objectives, which are to increase winter sales by 30% in 2019, increase brand awareness by 30% in 2019, increase customer satisfaction by 40% in 2019, and also, lastly, to increase the big idea awareness by 40% in 2019. And we can measure this on our social media platforms through likes, comments, shares, favorites, replies, retweets, so many different ways, and I just kind of included that for us to follow, again, to stay organized. So overall, Lululemon has great opportunity to rise with our competitors and gain more consumers by using our #LiveInLulu to expand our men's line. I believe this would help us get more target audience, also by utilizing Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to do so for this campaign. To improve customer service, our customer service team can work with different departments from Lululemon, such as our marketing and advertising department. Maybe our human resources can help implement workshops for us to better engage with our customers and practice better ways to communicate with them when someone has a problem, because that was one of the biggest complaints. And another thing I just wanted to touch up on was some promotional tools. So with high prices being a problem for Lululemon, maybe incorporating something such as a rewards program, like for every, let's say, $100 spend, you get $10 off the next purchase, something like that. That kind of motivates people, and people really like doing that. So I hope you enjoyed hearing my marketing plan for Lululemon. Thank you.